Hey everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. Yes, Sally is in the pool. I don't know why. I came here and she was already in the pool, so whatever floats her boat. But anywho, so Jack, I don't know where he was, but Nicole is coming back from the wedding that Tagaloa and them had because she was there. But in this episode, I do have something drastically major happening with Jack. And so I actually gotta wait till nighttime to do that, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint that it was kind of hinted at in the last episode, but Jack has been dealing with a lot of different things, and he has started to talk to this one friend of his about it, but he's really just been having a really tough time. He doesn't understand what he wants in life, and he's getting older, so he is feeling like down about it. So he has something planned to do later once everybody goes to bed. But for now, we have to go ahead and see if there's any birthdays coming up, because I believe Dean, which is the baby, will be aging up. Yes, today. Yes. So we might as well go ahead and get that done. Lucas, I don't know where you are, bud. Okay, you are down here. Lucas is down here as well, so it really doesn't matter which one. But Lucas, since Nicole took care of him when he was crying and all that, why don't you come up here and do the honors of aging him up? Sorry, thought I had to sneeze there for a minute. I don't understand how the dog is just going outside, but okay. Dean aged up, okay. So we're actually gonna do a randomized one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, he's independent. So that's good. We also, once the dog gets back in here, we gotta relock this door because I don't understand how the dog even got outside. But okay. Oh, okay, it's a sliding door, that's why. So I might have to change the sliding door, so give me a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and change the sliding door and edit up the baby's look, and I'll show you guys then. Okay, so this is Dean. This is actually Lucas and Nicole's only child they have together. I think his looks and his face look more like Lucas, his facial features. Um, but his hair, I wanted to give him his mom's hair color, so that's what I did with that. And then I might down the line, kind of like, you know how some kids start out with blonde hair, and then as they get older, they start to get the darker hair. That's what I might do with him. And this is his everyday look. His formal, his swimwear, his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather, and his cold weather. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump back into the game now. Okay, so we've got Dean situated. So, Azriel, you are definitely getting older now, and I think you are starting to realize that you're powerful. So she's starting to ask Nicole, like, what can and can't do? Like, I don't want to be labeled as a bad person. And Nicole's like, just do what you think is right. And I think that is the best thing. And I can quickly see that little Lily is definitely not doing too hot right now because she has sore feet. But yes, okay. But she's also getting older, so we don't know much time left with her. So, but we can give her a wellness treat. There we go. Okay, so I was kind of thinking, I don't know why they would put the radio out here, but okay. But I was kind of thinking, maybe since it is getting around like 3 o'clock p.m. Sims time, these guys can kind of just chill out for a little bit until later on. I think Jack's trying to get her attention right now, like, and like tell her like how he's been feeling, but Nicole, she's hearing him and she is being there, but she's a little bit like sidetracked with the dog and all that. So Jack kind of feels like she's not really listening to him. And also I just realized that both the dogs had that sore feet thing. But so I'll have to give the other dog them. So he's gonna go in here and try and practice punching the punching bag and see if that helps him out a little bit. Meanwhile, go ahead and give. So he's trying to lose up some thing, but he's not really doing much for him. I mean, obviously he's helping out with his physical appearance, and not only that, but his exercising and all that, but he's not really getting what he wants out of it. He wants to feel okay in a sense, but he's just having a lot of depression and anxiety issues, and he doesn't know if it's because of the new house, he doesn't know if it's because he's getting older or not, but I think he's now starting to realize that what he might have to do, and so he's setting it in his head now that that is something that he's going to have to do, which we will all find out in the next step. Few hours. So I'm not sure if we have anything in the refrigerator for these guys to eat, so we might have to. Yeah, but we have one thing. So Nicole, could you maybe serve something to eat? Maybe you make a grand meal. How about a ham one? That way it's kind of like, because they really didn't do this before, but it's kind of like this is our first big event. Like, this is our first move, and this is our new home. This is kind of like a welcome to the new home meal. And her aspiration's finished. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so let's go ahead and change her aspiration then. Let's make her wanting to be a super parent. That'd be really neat, I think. Okay. So she can actually buy some rewards if she wanted to. Let's see. So she's making a ham dinner. And then I think that they're just gonna eat and head to bed. And I pick these things up when they actually head to bed, because I have something planned then. So I'm also just gonna pick this up once they head to bed. So I'll be back in a bit. Also, I did forget something, so she's still making the thing, but I forgot something that I wanted to do real quick, and that is Lucas is gonna talk to her and kind of butter her up for something, and then I think she's gonna quickly realize that there's something up, and it's that Lucas loves being a parent. Like, he loves Azriel, like she's his, and he loves Dean, but he's always been thinking about having at least another kid. And I think Nicole said that she doesn't want to have any more, but I think he's going to try to butter her up to allow those two to have another one. He's like, now that Dean's a little bit older, he's not a baby anymore. I kind of miss those stages already. And she's like, well, I mean, he's still a baby. And he's like, don't you miss, like, holding him and giving him his bottle and all that? And she's like, well, yeah, but that's something that a mother will never forget. Like, obviously every kid's gonna grow up. He's like, she's like, why are you saying this now? And he's like, I just kind of think it'd be nice to have another kid. What do you think? And Nicole's like, I thought we talked about this before. I don't really want to have any more kids. And he's like, but he said, I understand that, and I know. I've always dreamt of having a lot of kids, and I know that you already had Azriel, and we have Dean, but I kind of want to have another one. And she's like, I'll think about it. I don't know how I feel about this yet, and I really don't, like, Dean's not even old enough to be married like that. She's like, so she said, I'll think about it and I'll let you know. But as of right now, I don't know. He said, because we have a lot going on with Azriel, and we're still raising Jack, and Dean's just getting a little bit older now, and it's just tough right now to have these kids. So maybe once we get rid of Dean, and Dean is overhearing this, and he's thinking, like, they don't want me, like, they don't really want me here. So, and that's not really what they're saying, but they're stating that in a way that Jack sees it as that way. So he is planning on doing something as well, and he said that's just adding to what he already had planned. So these guys are going to eat, and then they're heading to bed. But Nicole said that she's going to think about having another kid, but she is going to have to wait for a little bit, because she said until at least Jack's old enough to move out on his own. So let's see. So I'll be back once they're ready to go to bed. Okay, it's getting late. And I think Jack is going to go ahead and put Dean to bed. And then I think he's planning on doing what he has planned to do. And so he went in and he's kind of going in and saying goodbye to all of them. He already did Dean. He did Azrael. And now he's going to go here, kind of like say goodbye to Nicole and Lucas. And now he is going to go to the bus station. And he's leaving. He's running away. From home. Because he feels like Nicole and him didn't want him there. And he's been dealing with a lot of stuff. So he's going without them knowing. And I guess I'll be back in a minute. So it is the wee hours of the morning, and nobody's kind of realized that Jack is not here. They kind of just feel like he's sleeping. So Lucas and them actually need to go back to bed because it's really late. Or really early in the morning. I'm actually going to have all these guys head to bed. Back to bed. But Nicole, before you head to bed, go ahead and clean up the toilet. And then she's starting to feel a little bit off. And so she thinks that she might actually be pregnant. And it seems funny because Lucas asked her to get pregnant. And if she is pregnant, then that is going to be quite interesting. Because she didn't know if she wants to have another kid or not. So she's checking, and so she is pregnant, and Nicole, I think she didn't even realize that she was pregnant, and I think she's gonna go tell Lucas that she is pregnant. And see what he has to say. But we already know Lucas wants another kid, but Nicole, she is kind of hiding things right now that she doesn't really want a kid because, like she said, she's already has a lot on her hands. But she seems to be handling it really well, but she doesn't know what she wants to do. And Lucas is like, "Are you okay? Like, are you okay with this? Do you want to have a kid?" And she's like, "I can't, like, just give it up. I'm not like that. I never really was. I just never really wanted the kid." But I think these guys are going to try to get some sleep. And I think I might go ahead and end it out here with the fact that they don't know that Jack has left yet. In addition to that, also, Nicole just found out that she has a surprise pregnancy, and things are definitely heating up in Sims Paradise. So you guys will have to wait and see until next week to see what will happen. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.